one of the things we hear from newsletter operators time and time again is that they're struggling to get themselves organized, struggling to make sure they've got content going into their newsletter on the right days, knowing if they've sold enough ad slots or that they're going to oversell on ad slots. So this is ResourceX, and we built this as a solution for our own newsletters, and this is ready for you to test and trial. At the moment, it's completely free. Link down in the description if you want to check it out. So once you log in and you get yourself a free account, then you will come over to the calendar here. We're just going to go up to add resource, and then we're just going to very simply fill this out. So if you've got some kind of Google Sheet or Notion template or something like that, this is the information that you would normally record. So we're going to imagine that I'm going to be promoting this software, TidyCal, that is on AppSumo. So what I'm going to do over here is just put that in. So I'm going to label it. Then we're going to set the resource type. So you can have text, so you write the text yourself, or ChatGPT does it for you, a link or URL, or you can attach an image. So I'm just going to go for link or URL to demo this for you. And then you can tag this with whether it is an ad, a promo, so maybe you're doing a cross promotion, or whether it is a sponsorship. So let's imagine that this is an ad, and then all I need to do is pop in the URL. When this goes onto my calendar, it will be public and people will be able to see it, which is a good thing for you, because if you are trying to make money from your advertisers and sponsors, you've now got several places that you can promote them. You can go, okay, we'll feature in the newsletter, we'll feature you in the calendar, and we'll also feature you in our social media, for example. But you might not want this private straight away, because you might have organized for this to happen far in advance, or things might be changing. So we've got this nice button here where you can make the resource private. You can still schedule it on your calendar, but the public will not be able to see it. And then down here, you can just put in your own notes, whatever you want to put down. This is great for things like email addresses, notes on any conversations you've had about how much it's going to cost for the ad or sponsorship, reminders of things you need to ask for or do. Those little things that come up in email conversations with people, you can just make notes of them, and they're only visible to you. Once you've done that, you just hit add resource. And now you can see that we've got a resource in here. So this is just one that I was testing with before. So if you want to go back in, you can edit. If you want to delete, you can delete, and that will get rid of that. And then as you can see, we've got all the details here. Now I can have a whole bank of resources, which means as you go through the week, if you find something that you might want to feature in a newsletter, you can end up with loads of them in here. And then when you get to the point where you want to actually schedule them, then you just click add to calendar and you pick the date that you would like to do it. So let's say my newsletter is going out next week. I can do that and it will be added to my calendar. Once I've done that, I just go back to my calendar and I'm able to see exactly when that is. Now the padlock sign tells me that it is private. And then what I would end up with is I'm going to end up with several different resources booked in on this date, which means that different people can be working on the same newsletter and you're not overbooking. And it can be content, like I said, it can be ads, it can be sponsorships, it can be cross promotions, whatever it is. And then I can just go into these and I can see exactly what it is. And then what I'm able to do is take the information and move it over into my newsletter. I can delete the scheduled date, I can visit the link, I can do loads and loads of things. So very cool tool. At the moment it is free. Get in, test it, let us know your feedback. I'll leave an email address you can use down in the description as well. Hope you enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think. See you in the next one.